Yep, I've become a cyclist and I'm enjoying it. I am actually really enjoying it. It's probably something I should have done a long time ago because I don't drive. Public transport is expensive, and a bike just makes so much sense. Like it's taken me to age 31 to go, huh, bikes are really convenient. So I basically got a bike in August. Got loaned from a school, just as like a wee kind of trial period, and I really enjoyed cycling. And eventually, I moved to a different school, so I had to give the bike back. But it made me want to go ahead and buy my own bike, so I done that. And ever since then, I have been most days making my commute to work and to the gym via my bike. Now, is it all hunky dory? Absolutely not. And we'll get into some gripes that I have about the cycling. But in terms of what it has done, like it's just allowed me to obviously save money. I think is the big one. Not spend because if I wasn't cycling, I would have to get public transport. So every time I don't cycle, every time I do cycle, I save £4. So that's a nice way of looking at it. Two, it's helped me stay fit. Like it's actually probably increasing my fitness. My quads since I have started this, like only a couple of months, they have a ballooned. Like they are I was going to say massive. They are bigger than what they were. Like I've always had quite big, kind of like hamstrings and thighs, but it's always mainly been the hamstrings that are the bigger, or look the biggest. Now I don't know. The thighs are looking like, and they're feeling pretty strong, and I definitely notice it in my sprint speed on the bike when I'm going really quick. Like I have got some powerful legs down there that help me get off the mark. And three, it's just nice. Like sometimes, like it's been darker mornings, and so when I leave, it is still dark. But I get to a point in Glasgow where I'm just kind of overlooking the city, and when it's a lovely day, the sun's just coming up. It's nice and clear. It's just like this is great. And when I was doing it during summer, that when the sun was out, oh, I was loving it, absolutely loving it. Now let's get to the gripes. The weather. Jesus Christ, the weather. When it is raining or windy, cycling is horrendous. It is just one of the worst experiences I've had in my life. So thankfully I've not done it too often. Like when the weather is bad, like it is just now, I have taken public transport. I remember one day where I came in on the bike and it was fine, and then the weather took a turn, and I had to cycle to the gym. I cycled to the gym and waterproofs and stuff was completely soaked. Like just not fun. The wind was in my face the whole time. I had to go into survival mode at one point. That's not me being dramatic. Genuinely was considering just getting to the nearest train station, hop on a train. But I didn't. I made it to the gym. Two, traffic. Alright? Now at the start, I'd be lying if I didn't say I was shitting myself. Like on the road. I was terrified. Like cycling alongside a bus, cycling alongside a van, like it is Jesus. It is like when it's literally right there. Like you're right next to a bus, and other cars and that. And I will say, with the transport, I have had overall a positive experience. I've had one or two occasions where a motorist has been annoyed at me, or I feel like they've kind of cut me off, but that's been very rare. So overall, yeah, that's been quite positive. However, the initial, like, I'm a lot more confident now, with kind of being traffic. Like, I'm like just moving in and out, to kind of get to the front so that I can kind of get away nice and early. So coming to the last one, and I had it in my head, and now I've got it. The infrastructure for cyclists is very poor in Glasgow. It is so poor. There's my way to school. I am cycling across walkways and pavements when there should be cycle lanes or cycle paths that you can go on. It is just not right. Like, in terms of the journeys, I've now have my journeys down to a T where I spend as little time on the road as possible. They just need to increase the cycle infrastructure. Like, it would benefit so many more people. I guarantee you get more cyclists if there was like proper dedicated cycle lanes, cycle paths, cycle highways, all in and around Glasgow, and the people who are in the cars, the vans, all that, they wouldn't get annoyed at cyclists because they all have their own space. I understand that's a lot of money. I understand that is quite unfeasible probably, but you think about, this is what we need to think about in society. How are we going to, like, long term? Like, if you get more cyclists, you're decreasing like diseases, sedentary diseases. You are reducing the strain in the NHS, but because it's a short-term pain where you need to pay that amount of money, we're not going to see that, which is a shame. But yeah, overall, like, genuinely, the weather is terrible now, so I'm going to have to probably give up the cycling for the rest of the year in terms of cycling to school. I'm still going to take it on the train so I can cycle to the gym and home. But yeah, in terms of to work, it's just too dark. It's too cold as well. Like, I am wrapping up just now, and when it's icy, it's pretty sketchy being on a bike. Like, I've had a few kind of close calls, so yeah, I'm just enjoying. Yeah, I'm just enjoying being on a bike. Like, it's very freeing. I love that I can kind of just take it whenever I want. Like, I'll go to the shops. I'll think, oh, I need to go to the shops, which is like a 15-minute walk, and they go, oh, it's only a 3-minute bike ride. I'll do that. So definitely something that if you've ever thought about, maybe wait to the new year to get one, but definitely would encourage you. Like, it comes with, you need to definitely build up your confidence doing the longer journeys. Like, I kind of started off doing these smaller journeys and kind of sticking to definitely places that I knew there was cycle paths and stuff like that, which, as I said, in Glasgow is not very many, but you can find routes that really decrease your time on the road, give you that kind of confidence, and then you can start being on the road quite consistently and not have an issue. I think it's all about confidence when you're on the bike and being on the road. Like, you've got to look like you know what you're doing. Otherwise, the drivers, they'll take advantage. They'll take advantage of you. You can't let that happen. Saying that, it's just intimidating. Oh my God. Like, some of the traffic I was in today was mental. And you're just sitting there on this bike, surrounded by cars and other vehicles, and you're like, I feel very out of place. But anyway, are you impressed that I kept everything on? It's been quite uncomfortable, I'm not going to lie. Spoiler alert, I am currently topless under this, and this jacket is not very warm at the minute. So, yeah. With all that being said, all that's left to say is any thoughts, comments, general hostile remarks, leave them below. Thank you very much. Bye bye.